Yo, people, lateness is greatness. Welcome back into the building. You already know what time it is. It's time for the return of the Oil Boys. Big Steve just finishing up at the cinema, so he's going to be coming in. I tried to delay it as much as I could, but I couldn't delay it any longer for the people in the chat. You man would have ripped my head off, so I decided to just start it, and Big Steve will join us in a minute. But it's good to be back, Saj the streamer, do you know what I mean? Content creator / influencer in the building. How are we doing, sir?
Good afternoon, kind sirs. How are you doing?
Very good, very good, very good. And Monstar, new friend of Umbayomba, how are you?
Oh, allow it. Hey, I'm blessed. I'm chilling. You get me?
No, it's big. It's sick that he's quoted that on Twitter as well. Actually, it's a dope video. But he is very lanky, isn't it? As you were saying, he's quite a very tall, long guy. Like, what is he? 6'5"? So I tried to mock it like he was 16.
6'4". 6'4". He's around 6'4", innit? I think all he has to do is if he fills out his frame, like, you could tell, yeah, this guy's gonna be an animal, innit? So I was watching him. So crazy. I was watching him, and I was watching. So he was there. And then Thiago Silva and Lukaku were basically next to him, kind of like teaching each other the ropes and stuff next to him, innit? It's good to see, man.
Yeah, that's a madness. I was hoping that he would come on, but the game just wasn't comfortable enough for him to play a part. The game, we really took that right down to the wire, unfortunately. But obviously, this is basically a Man City preview. I mean, when Big Steve gets in here, I'm going to ask him the same question, but it seems like the Man City fans have humbled themselves slightly since the last time we all spoke. It seems like you're all a little bit more, mellow, a little bit calmer with your hype for coming into this game. I don't know what it is, potentially injuries, not getting a striker, maybe dropping points to Southampton at home. I'm not sure what it is.
Sorry.
There's a certain smell in the air, and I love it. Look at this.
Everybody, anybody, and anyone can get lucky 3 times.
No.
3 times?
Nah, I'm joking.
Did you actually just say that with chest?
I'm joking. Nah.
We got the all-you-can-eat Chelsea brothers in there. Big up Eunice and Miz as well.
Big up Eunice and Miz, man. I see them.
It's, hey. We learn, we grow, we adapt, we move.
You are... What's that? Expand on that. What's happening? Like, how do you feel about your team right now? Should we be worried about what's going on here? Because obviously, you dropped. I wasn't expecting you to drop points the other day. What did you have? 1 shot on target against Southampton last weekend. Don't
violate. We had 1 shot on. Oh, okay, fair enough. We had 16 shots. We just 1 on target. Do you know the manager? Yeah, I just did a preview with Miz, so I actually know the stats. We had 16 shots. There was only 1 on target.
This brother.
Don't worry, man. We put faith in prep. We pray with the highest of regards for Pep Guardiola to do his thing. We'll be fine. We're not scared of Lukaku. We're not scared. We're not scared.
I must say though, you did dispatch of Wickham quite nicely. So you're coming into the game maybe with a bit more confidence with firing.
Of Wickham, we dispatched of Wickham. What are you talking about? This is like when Arsenal was celebrating beating Wimbledon the other day. I mean, yeah, congratulations, I guess.
The thing is with City, like I've been saying it, like Jack Grealish he wasn't really a priority. He was more a want than a need, innit? Do you get what I mean? What you needed was Harry Kane. So you could have saved the money that you used to buy Grealish and thrown the kitchen sink at Harry Kane.
What price wise? What is the kitchen sink?
150.
Not really worth it though, bro. Respectfully.
But did you want to do 100 mil plus a player?
Yeah, I don't think they were going for it though.
They were never gonna. No, but that's what I mean. Just put the 150 down on the table.
Nah, man. Again, this is the thing. Coming up to the end of this transfer window, I really think that Man City saw what could be potentially on the table in the summer next year, and I think we're just throwing our chips into the ring, and hopefully there's a Lewandowski and Mbappe, maybe a Haaland on the table.
You're not.
Hopefully.
Not getting Mbappe.
You're not getting Mbappe. Don't be silly now.
Yeah, his heart is set on Real Madrid. Lewandowski's is possible, but you're only going to have him for.
Hearts can be set on whatever they want to be set on. Financial reality is still financial reality. I want to be eating. I want to be eating Wagyu beef every day, but I'm eating corned beef. You know what I mean? Like,
You're not getting Mbappe, bro. You're not getting Mbappe. No one's getting him. No one's getting him. But Real Madrid.
It's of no disrespect to your club, Saj, or the stature or anything. Okay, don't take it personally. It's just you're not getting him.
I'll take Lewandowski. Give us any one of those three, and Man City become the team. I'll take any of those.
There were days where you were ready to swap Gabriel Jesus with Tammy Abraham with me. Would you still go and take Tammy Abraham off Roma?
Tammy's killing it over there.
He is scored again.
Yeah. I'll make that trade.
Nah, I think right now Tammy needs to stay in Italy. Let him continue to do his thing. Do you get what I mean? I don't think it will be the right move for him as a player and his development to come back to City right now, or Chelsea or wherever right now. Stay where you are, continue to develop for like a year or two.
I think he'll be there for 3 years. I think with Mourinho, as long as things go well in Roma, with Mourinho there, I think he'll stay there for a whole while.
Yeah, well, listen, it always starts well with Mourinho, but then it kind of falls off.
I don't think it will
toxic. You don't think it will this time?
Will in Italy and at Roma? No, I don't think he will fall out over there. I think he will have an Inter Milan type story over there. I could see him winning something with Roma over there. He definitely will probably get top 4. If not, he could win. Imagine he wins the league. It's possible because Juve are not doing anything.
Juve that's a downhill trend right there. Juve and Barcelona, boy.
They're 13th right now.
Oh yeah, Juve. We've got them obviously the next week, and they're seriously in very interesting predicament. And Barcelona also. I love to see it, the decline. I've always said, but
sack Sarri, man.
No, they shouldn't. But once again, it's underappreciate what you have until you've lost it, and then you hire in someone who's a rookie, who doesn't really have the credentials to do the job, and then you know what happens after that. You know what I mean? It goes left. So it's of no problem to me, I must say. But when it comes down to this game, I swear Man City have quite a few injury issues.
Yeah, I can pull
Ake is obviously, I'm not going to lie to you, Ake for 40 mil, we need to talk about that because there was a lot of Chelsea fans that, I don't know if you remember this, Monstar, there was a lot of Chelsea fans looking at Ake when he was just about to go to City and saying, why are we going after him? And I was like,
no. So, I mean, I think, I heard whether they rejected the opportunity, because I'm pretty sure Chelsea had first refusal on to get him back, but I think Chelsea looked at him and thought, nah, we don't want him back, and rightfully so. Ake's a decent player, but he's
prone to mistakes, bro. Jesus Christ!
I like
this season has been.
He's a good backup utility player, so a good backup player that you see what James Milner's doing. It can play when someone's injured or something, and play across the pitch, centre back, midfield, left back. You know what I mean? Dude, that's basically what he is, but he's not anything special. He's just
I'll go one different. I'll say he's a good player for 30 to 40 minutes. He can focus for that long, bruv. Over prolonged games, bruv. He treks too far forward. He doesn't get back fast enough. Bruv, he does some weird stuff. His tackling decision, like when he's trekking back and he has to cut through lanes, like his decision making is very suspect. But
he's gonna. The thing is, the reason why I bring him up is because he's going to be matching up with Lukaku. He's on that and that's got to be a worry, isn't it?
Because I'm scared that Lukaku, Chelsea are going to put long balls. Lukaku's going to try and back up.
We don't do long balls like that, bro.
Bruv, I think in this game you are, bruv. I see it because he's like, when I see the weakness at Man City, I'm like, in the defense right now, I'm like him. I can see Lukaku putting his presence on him. Sorry,
he was going to put his presence on Diaz. Either of them, anyway.
I think Diaz can handle it way better than that.
No, he wasn't handling it in the Euros, bro.
What happened to Diaz at the Euros? Come on, he was getting dragged around like a dog, fam. What was going on? He had a chain around his neck and everything. He was all over the floor, bro. Every time he's getting dragged up on the floor. What's going on?
Euros don't count, bro.
Euros don't count. Never heard that one before. So if Lukaku goes up against Diaz, you're not worried?
I think Diaz can handle him a lot better. Ake is my fear, bruv.
And isn't Zinchenko out as well, isn't it?
I'll pull up quickly. All the players are out. Several players are out. For Man City.
We'll do a combined 11 when Steve gets here. Yeah.
John Stones out. Laporte out. Gundogan, heavy doubts. Rodri, heavy doubts. Zinchenko, minor doubts. All of them. And then obviously Mendy suspended.
Obviously. It'd be interesting to see if you play a DM. It'd be interesting to see if you play a DM in this game. Obviously, last time you played, you guys went with three attacking midfielders in central midfield and just completely disrespected us.
If they play a DM, then Mason Mount has to play because.
Do you think he does though?
Yes, because he normally runs their DMs ragged. He normally runs Fernandinho and Rodri rugged. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's there for. And Fernandinho, as great as he is, this guy's amazing, an amazing footballer throughout his career, but he doesn't have the legs. And Tuchel's always used that to his advantage, innit?
I was thinking that potentially we would line up with the same midfield that finished the Tottenham game, which was obviously Jorginho, Kova, and Kante. Because Mason Mount, he was good when he came on against Villa, but I still think overall the other three have definitely been better so far this season. So maybe a 3-5-2 and maybe Werner up top with Lukaku. The only issue is with Werner. Werner does pretty well against City from what I've seen in terms of the runs he makes. He's a good decoy, creates a lot of problems, messes up the defensive shape a little bit. And City like to push up because they always want possession. Whereas if you play Werner, should we drop 10, 15 yards back a bit because now we've got all that pace in behind. But it's just the finishing. He obviously got the goal midweek, but I don't know. For you, does that change much for him?
Then,
he still missed another one afterwards, isn't it?
He missed a couple chances even then, and he did mess up some certain things because it was right in front of me. I could see him right there, and at times he did look frustrated. But a lot of the Chelsea fans behind the goal was trying to boost his confidence in it, which is really good. You know what I mean? They were singing his name when he was on the floor. They were trying to get him to get up and, you know what I mean, singing his, they're supporting him, man. He's getting the rightful support in it.
Yeah, the fan base, match going fans seem to love him. They've got songs for him and everything, isn't it? And it's mad considering how frustrating he can be. It's good. It's actually mad support that he's getting considering how frustrating his finishing is. But I think that would be the front two to go with. I mean, from that Villa game, I haven't actually. What are your thoughts on that Villa game? Just coming into this one, obviously Wickham. There's not too much for Sash to dissect. It would seem in that game.
The Villa game, I think it was like for Kante, it was straight just to get minutes to get his legs running in it. That's what I think it was for Kante. I think for Mount as well was to get him some minutes as well to get him up to speed because he hasn't necessarily looked the best over the past couple of games as well. For Timo as well, get him some minutes. For Chilwell, it was mainly get these guys minutes. Saul. Ruben, Barkley as well, Alang Sarr, just get these guys minutes, innit? I think that was the main objective for that game.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of 10 changes in the end. But only Kepa was the consistent starter in that. I think for me, the only real big downsides was obviously Ziyech not really having the influence. Hudson-Odoi again wasn't really great either. Down the right, there was this opportunity for him to go 1v1 with the defender, and he kind of just bottled it. And
Ashley Young,
Ashley Young had him pretty sewn up that game, didn't he?
You could see it on Callum's face that dribble you're talking about. Like when it didn't pull off, you could see the frustration in his face. Do you get what I mean? But what I would have loved the Chelsea fans to do was the same way we kind of, tried to uplift Timo. I wish they could do that with Callum. Do you know what I mean? At the time, I was just screaming, "Yo, Callum, keep your head high." Do you know what I mean? I was trying to
get it over to him. Get
my part, They weren't really, Chelsea fans doing that, bro. Do you know what I mean?
That's an individual message in a stadium full of people.
They can hear you. If it's not loud,
huh?
If it's not like if they're not singing chanting at that point, they can hear you. The players it could help.
But I could just imagine at that point, Stamford was just roaring. So for one person to be screaming,
they ain't roaring at home. How was the atmosphere? I doubt they're roaring the whole game in that.
Not the whole game. Those Villa fans at times they let themselves be known. Do you know what I mean? They let themselves be known, but then obviously the Chelsea fans tried to drown out the noise in it. Do you know what I mean? But I can't remember what play it was. Because they do hear. There was a time where the Chelsea fans were making a lot of noise during the penalty shootout. I can't remember what Villa play it was, and he scored his penalty and he shushed the fans and he had a go at someone in the crowd, innit? It was funny. It was funny, man.
Man, for me, I'm just glad that we got through because going out of that competition early and then not being able to rotate when you've got a big squad is just such a major downer. But I mean, going into this game, I think defensively we're so rock solid coming in. City are dried up in front of goal. Saj, what's going on for you in front of goal?
It was El Ghazi, people saying.
I don't
in front of goal.
Ghazi, bro. I don't think it was El Ghazi.
No. Everyone's saying Konza, El Ghazi.
I think it was Konza. Yeah, it was Konza.
No,
he's the one that came because I heard you can hear someone screaming something at him when he scored the penalty. He gave it to that person that was screaming at him, innit? He weren't having none of it.
It's just fair. Like your job is to kick football, not be abused. You know. What's going on for Man City? Yeah, just a lot of going on for Man City up front. The highs, the lows, and the many in betweens, if you would. Rotation. Rotation. Players in, players out, players up, players down, players that were going to leave, and Bernardo Silva are players that are pretty much starters now. I don't know. Players that I thought were going to play all season long in flipping Sterling can't get a game for their life.
Sterling hasn't continued the Euros form, has he, really?
Well, it's not that he hasn't continued the Euros form. He just can't play. He's not getting opportunities to play ball. Phil Foden is my number one worry in this team. His progression is paramount to the future of Man City, and we cannot stop this. I'm not going to lie. The signing of Jack Grealish and Gundogan's form has made Man City midfield situation and striking situation so hard. Seriously.
Overloaded, overcrowded.
Bruv, so overloaded.
This is the thing, though. Did you need Grealish or did you need the striker?
I already said
no, Grealish gives us something, but
you don't need Grealish.
We didn't need him. We didn't like hand on heart. We didn't need him. We got him though.
It's just mad because 1 minute you're scoring 5 goals against Norwich and etc., but then you can't score against Tottenham. Like it's either a bucket load, and then either it's nothing. Like there's no middle ground with you. Like it seems like you can't find any sort of like normality here in terms of just like a normal scoreline. It seems to be like goals or nothing for you lot. And Gabriel Jesus and Torres, I don't know. I mean, I was speaking to Big Steve about this earlier in terms of like needing that world-class out-and-out proven goal scorer who scores week in, week out. You don't have someone to rely upon. Do you know what I mean?
Pep did say he would give Gabriel Jesus and also Gabriel Jesus and Torres playing time this season. I'm surprised though that Gabriel Jesus has started as the striker very little this season. It's pretty much just been Fernan Torres, and maybe Pep sees something we don't.
What's crazy? Like talking about strikers, like it seems that City's only had one great striker that I can remember. Even before Aguero, there was no one great. There was.
I don't know if that's true. Eden Hazard, when he came to the club, was a baller.
David's is
Eden Hazard.
Huh?
You just say Eden Hazard.
No, Hazard. Dzeko. Sorry, bro. My apologies.
Yeah, but
Carlos Tevez.
Okay, Tevez. Fair enough. I mean, Tevez did most of his dirt at Man United, but fair enough.
Sorry, Dzeko definitely. And my biggest disappointment is we never really got to see Tevez and Aguero play together. I thought that combination would have been fire, but I think Mancini back then really was not feeling.
Did you not though? Did you not see them play together?
No. Mancini because Mancini had the whole falling out with Tevez.
Oh yes, of course.
He ended up shipping him off to Juventus, and then I think Tevez had the best form of his career when he was at Juventus. Seriously, he was. Yeah, he was something lethal.
Yeah, he was pretty on the roll.
He was.
But I don't know, man. You guys up front confuse me because I mean you've always been a team that rely upon your movement. You don't really have a focal point, but you're your chance creation in terms of big chances created last season, I think you was the best team. Was it you and West Ham up there, I think, for big chances created in terms of high quality chances as well? So you're always going to have that. So I do worry in that perspective, but even still, the no focal point, I think with our defense, I mean, Monstar, you must be confident of a clean sheet, isn't it? Because the way we're looking defensively, man, it's just untouchable right now.
Yeah, but hey, those wingers, man.
I don't want to say overconfident, but at the same time, like City don't necessarily scare me. I just don't think they improved from last season. I don't think you improved. I think am I lying by saying you guys haven't improved?
I would disagree.
I think you've improved.
Again, last season was such an outlet. It's so hard to judge last season because what happened shouldn't have really happened. So it's kind of hard for me to judge last season to this season. We should have not won the league. We shouldn't have with what happened. It was weird, innit? I think Jack Grealish brings something to Man City, but at the same time, does he bring what we need in terms of goals? No, bro. But
he does bring something. But
what is he bringing? What is he bringing?
He's dynamic, man.
Did you not have creativity already?
We did.
That's what I was gonna say. Like when you look at it, yeah.
I need specifics here.
When you look at it, yeah. On that left-hand side, who normally plays there? Sterling, right?
Sterling.
Last season, Foden, wasn't it? Foden last season.
Foden. Those guys give you over 10. Over 10. 50. In fact, 15 goals. So you could say around 15. Sterling can give you around 15 to 20 or more.
I said 25 this season at the beginning of the season. So yeah.
Yeah, they can give you that. Grealish can't give you that. Do you get what I mean? That's not his game. And you could say, he brings creativity, but you've got creativity in abundance. Do you get what I mean? What you need is a goal scorer. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so what is he bringing that's not already there? That's the question to me. I don't think he brings anything that's not there already. It's hard because do you know why?
You're waffling.
No. It's hard because when you say it like that, it's hard. Because even if I said Raheem wasn't bringing all the creativity, even though he is, we got Phil Foden. Phil Foden was right there.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
when
you say it like this,
you know what it is as well? It's the fact that you did not sell Bernardo Silva because I thought you were going to sell him and replace him with Grealish. So it's 1 in, 1 out. And then also even Sterling was getting linked with moves to Tottenham, but then he never left either. So I thought it was going to be 1 in, 1 out, and Foden would still have his place because I feel like Foden had a very good year last year. I feel like he still deserves to be starting.
They tried to trade him. They tried to trade. One thing people don't know is they tried to trade Sterling with Arsenal for Alexis Sanchez. People don't know this.
When was this? What, all them years ago?
When City wanted Sanchez, yeah.
Oh, and then he ended up going to Manchester United for all that money.
United, yeah.
Mad. I didn't know that. Jesus. This is just breaking from Fabrizio. He says, Tony Rudiger answers questions about his Chelsea contract talks. For me, this will now be the most important decision of my professional career. I haven't spoken to any other club but Chelsea. I think this guy's going to run this right down to the wire.
What's he trying to do? Get his
P's up.
I'm gonna give you two perspectives from this. From his perspective, I'll do the same. I'm not gonna lie.
So would I. Yeah.
What people don't realize is if Rudiger leaves Chelsea on a free, he'll probably get even up to double what he's asking for from Chelsea. Yeah. David Alaba listen to what David Alaba got. He got 400k a week. He got 30. So in total, we got 30 mil. I think he got 20 mil and his dad got 10 mil signing on fees. Yeah. That's what they got. If Rudiger leaves, he could potentially get that as well from Real Madrid or maybe a little less in terms of wages from Bayern. So why wouldn't he want to leave? I would love him to stay because I think he's an amazing player. But if he does leave, I can't blame him. And at the same time, Chelsea pay the man the money because he's going to get it regardless. So just pay it to him. Pay him the money.
I think he deserves way more than the 140 that we're offering. I think it's a little bit very, very much undervaluing him because you have to make comparisons to what other people on the squad. And I keep bringing this up. Drinkwater is on 140 or something like that. So the guy that has been, and there's some young players like Hudson-Odoi, Christian Pulisic, who are also around on that money as well. And they're not heavy contributors in comparison to Rudiger, who is in, week out, morning, afternoon, night. Do you know what I mean? This brother is 24/7 in this team.
When you signed Drinkwater, that was off the Leicester Premier League season.
And we still stupid.
It wasn't off the Leicester.
It wasn't off that. No, it was the year after. No, it was the year after.
Yeah. So why so much money?
Because we signed Kante the year that they won it. Because we finished 10th, I think. So we signed Kante.
But Drinkwater was
still good.
We can't deny that he wasn't also a pivotal part in obviously winning the Premier League. That's why.
He was worth half the money we paid, in my opinion.
He's worth half now, but at the time I don't think he's
even worth half now, bro. I don't think he's not worth 20 mil.
I tried to be fair at the time when you're looking at
the time, what would you have paid for him, do you think?
I would have paid what we paid him at the time.
Really? You would have paid the 40 mil?
Yeah, because do you not remember how good Drinkwater was?
I thought he was good, but he wasn't 40 mil midfielder, in my opinion.
Bro, you see those balls over the top for Leicester that always went to Vardy. Who was spraying them?
I know he was spraying them, but they weren't like... Was it Cesc Fabregas-esque from him, or was it kind of like just?
It kind of was because they always got as soon as the ball got the ball back. Kante recovered the ball.
I feel like he hit it into space.
Yeah, for Vardy to run into.
But it wasn't like pinpoint, like Cesc Fabregas every single millimeter counts type shit. It wasn't that level of passing, in my opinion.
No, well, of course, like Fabregas is one of the greatest passers the Premier League has ever.
But that's what we predominantly paid for, right? Was that pass, because Kante did all the mopping up around him.
His all round game was decent for Leicester. I would never take that away from him. Do you get what I mean? I feel like for Leicester, he was. Remember, he used to score bangers against us. He's doing us dirty, bro. You know what I mean?
Why Man City fans? Man City fans attacking other Man City fans. Well, this is entertaining, isn't it? Blue Moon says Sanchez jarring to listen to. Do you watch City or play MOTD? What is that?
Match of the day.
Match of the day, or match of the day.
Watch match of the day.
Oh, he's saying he's questioning whether you watch them or not. All right, Grealish can play multiple. Grealish can play multiple positions. Foden will play either flank, and Jesus is in the striker. I mean, I'll let you.
But okay, firstly, Pep Guardiola at the end of last season, I am going to primarily try and play. I'm going to play Gabriel Jesus and Fernan Torres as strikers. These aren't my words. Yes, Grealish can play multiple positions. He hasn't been playing multiple positions for Man City this season. So I'm not saying he can't play. Who said he can't? Did that come out my mouth? It sounds cute. I get big man. Here's the thing. I was going to be nice, but I'm going to give me.
Listen. I tried to be nice earlier, so I had to switch it up.
It sounds cute. It really does, bro. You man try and make nonsensical arguments 1/3 of the time. Man never said Grealish can't play multiple positions. Has he played multiple positions this season? No. So what the fuck are you talking about? Respectfully, because this man can't take you that serious. Respectfully, thank you for the super chat, though. Let's move on.
To be fair, I didn't hear you say that.
Exactly, bro. These man make scenarios in their heads. It says
Foden can play either flank, and Jesus isn't a striker. I mean, Foden was playing left wing, wasn't he? That's a good point. Foden can play either flank, but Mahrez has been on such hot form this season. I can't see anyone competing for that left flank, the right flank, in any way, shape, or form. Mahrez is on that level right now. Where he's
killing it right now. He looks. When he gets that ball and he's trying to cross in, he looks crisp.
As long as we don't let him cut in on that left foot.
Does that worry you, though, Monstar, with Alonso? Because Alonso's in great form, but then now that Mahrez matchup, what are we saying? Because Champions League final, Chilwell had Mahrez in a locker.
No, because I don't think Alonso's necessarily going to be coming up against him too much. Normally, I think Rudiger's the one. Do you know what I mean? Alonso will be going up against him, but Rudiger will mainly be there to support him in it.
Yeah.
And Rudiger, you see how quick he is, how agile he is. This guy is he's just a different animal, isn't it?
Karim says Saj looks like Bash the Entertainer on YouTube.
Let's keep it moving.
Keep it moving. You don't want to know? Nothing to say?
That's funny. I respect it. That's funny.
Ojella says, Saj, what's your centre-back situation like? Ake seems a risk. Yeah, I mean, go for it. I mean, you mentioned it earlier, but is there anybody else that can come in for Ake? Or was it just...
Because someone further up in the comments said pretty much all the players that I mentioned that were out were training today. So I'm gonna hold hopefully Jesus Christ and the Lord praise Jesus that Stones comes back in, but I don't think anyone else can do it outside of the ones that we've had so far. Because Ake's had a lot of minutes in the Prem so far this season.
He has.
Considered to last season, yeah, really, seriously.
Big up to Ake.
I call it undercover agent settings once again.
I like Ake. I've been following him for a long time, man. I mean, that crop of players that came through the academy during that period.
What's this man?
Someone's
made a very big accusation.
Somebody made a.
They did this to Miz as well. Jesus Christ!
I support Arsenal. That's funny.
This chat is wild, fam. It's the second wild chat in a day. Jesus Louises. My goodness.
Them man are just mean in the comments. Jesus Christ.
It's been a rough day.
Well, you gotta ignore them, bro.
I've been getting dragged from my
Arsenal.
Do you know what as well? This is a subscriber chat as well. That's what's mad. Like, this is not randomers jumping in now. Because after what happened today earlier on, you know that feature where you could just put on subscribers? I'm like, to be honest, like, if you're subscribed, like, you should really be able to have priority on chatting it so you can get your opinions across. So I started doing that. And anybody who's mocking it in here, they're deadly supporting with the subscribe button, but they're here to drag people today. They're on a madness. But for me, yeah, this game signals such a massive opportunity for us because we've had by far, no one can tell me otherwise, we've had by far the most difficult fixture list to start this season. We've had
100%.
Not even close. And the fact, look at your eyes. Why are your eyes like that?
It's true, Saj. We've had Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, Villa. People don't know how really. People don't understand how much Villa's going to be a problem for a lot of people.
Yep, they play well, man. They played great against us in the first half. Really well.
They are going to they spanked Everton, what was it? 4-0?
Yeah, no, they spanked Everton 3-0 over the weekend. Yeah,
3-0? Oh, yeah, I know they spanked him. I know they spanked him.
Yeah. Obviously, Leon Bailey basically announced himself, doesn't he?
He killed it, bro.
When he came on. Yeah.
He looked amazing. He looked so many dollars.
They are going to be I think it's underrated. You know, people, it's an underrated, like, that result that we beat them 3-0 is very underrated. I don't think people understand how good this Villa team's going to be. They're going to be a dark horse, and they're going to be taking results from a lot of teams.
I agree, because they have the opportunity now to play two up top, and that press from the front with Ings and Watkins, that's a problem. We faced that in the first half against them with our back three, and it's very difficult to get out. But when they're really going on with this Arsenal team, they're pushing it today. But I'm
done with this. I can't.
I'm leaving it.
I'm tired, bro.
Why do they think I live in a cupboard, bro? Jesus Christ. Let the cupboard thing, bro. If you knew how big my room is and where I am, you remember these men, the cupboard comments. They never
really think you live under the stairs.
I know. These men think I live under the stairs like Harry Potter in the first movie, bro.
I don't know what it is about your camera angle, but it does give that. It does feel like you are boxed in. Yeah.
When I did it with Miz, he was like, "Rah, is this all the space you have to?"
Yeah, it does look like you're proper in a box.
I'm like, no. There is a window, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. But that looks like a wall. Do you know what I mean? That looks like where the end of the wall. Yeah. It'd be funny if that was the size.
Yeah, all they see is this. Nah, bro.
Maybe you're in the booth.
My whole room is here.
He's in the booth, people. Do you know what I mean? He's in the booth. Oh, man. But yeah, for me, I mean, we've had by far the most difficult fixture list out of everyone. So if we can win this game and take, the only points we've dropped in is Liverpool away with 10 men in the second 45 minutes. That is an incredible start. And for me, that sets us up to be more than title contenders. For me, that's we've just asserted ourselves as serious brothers in this race. I mean, Saj, for you, do you worry about your title credentials, or is it too early to say that? Because
any one of 4 teams can win this Premier League season. And I've been saying this. I'm going to consistently say this until the end. This is why these games matter. They do, for momentum, for pride. They matter, and they really, and more importantly, Man City getting duppied 3 times by Chelsea last season. Pep can't leave that unanswered, because I know the Premier League managers are in the WhatsApp group at Pep. Like, you shook this weekend, big man. You're all right. You want me to loan you a player or two? So we can't let this rock. We really can't. And Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and United. Any one of those 4 teams can win the Premier League. Do you
think? All right. So seriously now, because people will say that I have an agenda, but I'm asking this seriously because I've been criticizing Oli. I think Man United as a team, they can definitely do it. But I'm looking at Sancho not really playing to his full potential. I'm looking at Martial didn't play very well against West Ham, as what everybody's saying. Van der Beek's not used often, although he started to play a few more games. Honest question to the both of you, because people will think I have an agenda, and I don't have an agenda. Like, I will say it as it is for me, in my opinion. If I thought Man United could win it, I would honestly say I think they can compete. But Oli tax for me, when you've got Klopp, Pep, and Tuchel, I can't see. I would be lying if I said otherwise. I cannot see those 3 managers letting Oli lift the Premier League title at the end of the season. I can't.
Again,
tell me, bro. I know, you're saying Ronaldo, but
Ronaldo is the luckiest object in the 12th hour. I'm sorry, cuz
The thing is, Ronaldo is an X factor. He is.
Yes.
But
I think Ronaldo's upside is so high.
You think it cancels out Oli?
I think it balances out Oli's downside.
Do you really think that?
I think so.
Because listen, you're right. Ronaldo's an X factor. He can win you anything. That Oli tax, yeah. You see that Oli tax deduction? It's real, bro. That's 50% right there.
Remember last weekend? Remember last weekend? That was a wild route. Here's the thing.
Yeah, with the West Ham game.
Bro,
yeah.
Oli made every bad substitution in a row, back to back.
No. Lingard came on.
Lingard came on.
Okay. But this is the thing. It at the time, it all looked like these were things that he shouldn't do. Somehow, though, still won. And when was happening?
Well, they did that last season as well. You know, they did win games like crazy. Remember what was it? Was it Brighton when he got the penalty?
It was Brighton.
The penalty after the whistle.
Yeah. That was some mad juju. That was incredible. I've never seen that before.
They're gonna have these situations, but then these guys are not. They just the team in general is just it's not that good. Like Maguire is like people are blaming Varane. If you look at each situation where people are blaming Varane for the goals, look at the lead up to those goals and look at Maguire. He's somewhere in no man's land, leaving Varane there to be 2-on-1. And what do you expect Varane to do 2-on-1? Do you get what I mean? Like, so the Maguire himself has been dog shit. He's been terrible in it.
Yeah,
Ronaldo can only take them so far. He can only take them so far.
And you can't.
I keep saying it. If they had a Conte, I would be shook. Like proper. I would be like, all right, cool. They're just as good, if not better, because they've got the goal scorers. That's the thing. What they've got in their attack. You got Greenwood, you got Ronaldo, you got Sancho, who we know is a talented player but hasn't found his feet yet. You've got Rashford, who gets goals. Martial can get goals as well. Bruno's inevitable. Pogba. Like the attack that they've got, bro.
I also think nuts. Some of these players will get better as I think. Like,
but they need a coach. They need a coach. Do you know what I'm saying? They need someone to coach them. I don't think you can just freestyle your way to success anymore. Cavani as well. Cavani's people sleep on Cavani. No one talks about him. Nobody talks about him anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. Cavani's a very scary player.
If this he did a madness a couple times last season.
Bro, I remember against us.
Yes, against
where
us.
He should have scored, but I think Thiago Silva pulled out a world-class block. Like obviously they played together, so Thiago Silva must have known exactly what he was going to do. It was crazy, but Cavani would have definitely scored had Thiago Silva not been there and blocked the shot. But this guy is just so this guy is a sniper extraordinaire. He's an amazing striker. Wish he came to Chelsea when we wanted him, because we wanted him years ago when he was at I think it was at Napoli. We wanted him in it, but he didn't join us.
I mean, do you know what? I'm going to bring this up afterwards. Kaldrock says Pulisic return with super sub match winner. Is Pulisic? Well, we don't know if he's back fit, I guess, because there's no press conference yet. That's tomorrow. But I doubt we're going to get any positive news there. But we'll see. Hopefully, Saj, you watched the Chelsea versus Tottenham game last weekend, didn't you?
I watched some of it. Yeah.
Are you ready to give Thiago Silva his flowers now? Has he done enough for you to prove himself?
Let it go, bro.
No, I'm not gonna let it go. No, I'm not gonna let it go until you apologize. Until you apologize, I'm not letting it go.
These were private conversations.
I cannot stand. Me personally, I will not have no Thiago Silva slander, bro. Like no way in hell. I can't have that. This guy
once every 7 games, man. Right?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Crank up his wins again.
This guy's been doing it consistently for like how many years has it been now? Since 2009? Come on, bro. You've got to give him that respect.
No.
It's 12 years, G.
Like, he's dope. He's dope. I'm not saying Thiago Silva's being dope, for real.
But in the Premier League now, what?
Okay, yes. Jesus Christ. Thiago Silva is better than Harry Maguire.
Baby. Cool. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Bro. I just wanted some accolation for my brother.
All right, yes. My God. Okay.
Can't be dropping masterclass borderline 37 years of age.
Did I buy into the hype of Harry Maguire? Yes, I did. Have we gotten Leicester Harry Maguire? Absolutely not. Yes, Jesus Christ. Ever since he stabbed someone, ever since he stabbed the brother in Malaga or whatever, his form has just fallen. I don't know. Yes, okay. Like Thiago Silva's, he's dope.
Can we see another Premier League win in the Champions League this season? That's a good question. I personally think we can, because I think we've got the best teams. If I'm right, yeah, I think we do.
There's no the team we need to look out for is Bayern Munich. They're the scary team.
Wow, we just ain't giving PSG no flowers.
No, PSG are obviously going to get that. Naturally.
I've watched every one of their games this season.
Oh, have you? Okay, talk to me.
And I'm not gonna lie,
this is the oil boys.
They've not looked good. And the thing is as well is again, it's the same problem Tuchel was talking about when he was there. The press from the front is absolutely
it's non-existent.
There's no press. There's no press. Poch ain't gonna get that team even moving. You saw it as well with Messi. You saw the frustration on his face when he was removed. Do you get what I mean?
But he picked up an injury now, and now he's out for the next. He was out for the next game.
And also, the guy that he got substituted for ended up scoring a winner. So
yeah, Icardi was
been great.
Icardi.
Herrera's been getting goals, but this is the thing. I don't think Poch. This is the oil boys, so we may as well talk about PSG. But when it comes to Poch, I don't think Poch's methods and training methods and his philosophy and everything that he showed at Southampton, Tottenham, working with young players, improving them, making them better, and working with really minimal funds. And really at Southampton, every single window he's getting robbed by Liverpool and losing his stars and still managing to keep pace. Tottenham, he didn't spend much either. There was a time where Tottenham went like 2 windows without buying anybody, 2 summer windows because they were paying back the stadium, etc. That's what I know him to suit and to work with under them circumstances. To then go into PSG where this is an ultimate team that you're managing here. This is not a normal team anymore. This is FIFA Ultimate Team. You've got Hakimi.
Too many personalities, though, man.
There's too many. You've got Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos.
I know this might sound mad, yeah. I don't think Pop is a superstar type manager. As in, I don't think Pep likes to manage superstars. I think he likes his.
You mean Poch?
Poch. Yeah, I think he likes his like gaze and like the players that will play for the team. I don't think he really is super into players that like to have like
because they don't follow instruction. Maybe that's why.
And also, and as well, like a lot of these players, they Poch wasn't that great of a player. He was a decent player, and also like they might not just have that respect for him. You see Zidane when he was at Real Madrid, the players automatically the respect was there because of obviously what he's done in this game. Obviously, him being a Real Madrid legend as well. So that respect was there with Poch. That respect just might not be there. Do you know what I mean? Remember, Poch and Messi, they're from the same country. Poch used to play for Argentina. Do you get what I mean? But I don't know. The respect just doesn't seem there. We'll wait. Maybe we're just looking too much into it. But at the moment, like it's going to be the downfall of Poch. I can't lie. It's looking like it.
I mean,
sorry, shoot, go on.
I'm sure he'll collect a league title, but in terms of Champions League success. It's going to be an interesting one.
They're not trying to search for league titles.
They're looking at Man United. They're looking like Man United as well. They're getting a lot of like late winners, and they're struggling in games. They are struggling in games, man.
But they're not looking. They're not looking at. PSG's incentive or prerogative wasn't exactly okay. Let's sign Messi so we can win the League On again. Like no, bro.
Well, they need to get it back, don't they? They didn't win it last year.
To be the final piece, isn't it?
They've been trying to get the final piece. I just think it's funny that what we do in 6 months, other clubs build years and years and years and years, and they strive to do this.
Okay, calm down, please.
We just come along. We just come along in 6 months later.
Nah,
that's us.
No. I don't
lie. It did take
Run it back,
Chelsea. When Roman came in,
6 months. No,
about 8 years. It took him about
Monstar. That doesn't fit the narrative. That doesn't fit the narrative.
I'm not liking this.
That doesn't fit the narrative.
No, bro. Run it back.
It took us 6 months.
Run it back because you man really forget what happened in the first part of that season. Like I know we just don't talk about
that's exactly my point. The first part of the season, we were hanging around 6th, 7th, licking our ass, licking our wounds, thinking shit. What's going to be of our season? And then we just turn up and say, fuck it. We'll take the Champions League. Why not?
Allow it.
Why not? Why not just collect all the UEFA awards? Why not?
I don't want to hear this. Run it back, bro. Because
we even loaned out a UEFA award to you to give it to Diaz. We even loaned one out. Do you know what I'm saying? That really should have been coming home with us as well.
What the best defender in the competition?
What in the Champions League?
Rudiger.
What did Rudiger get hit by a bus?
Once he assaulted
Suarez,
Kevin De Bruyne in the finals. No.
Oh,
allow it.
That was assault. Okay.
You know what? You're like them salty Liverpool fans when Salah got injured by Ramos, isn't it? They're never gonna let it go.
An accident, that is no accident. If I did that to a person on the street and said it was an accident, officer, 7 years in jail, big man. Have a seat.
No, but this is funny. So people will say in the chat, before I read this super chat, Marvo saying, and I'm pretty sure he said this before, and I'm pretty sure I've addressed this, Marvo. So maybe you're just trolling, but I'll say it again. He's saying that I wanted Poch at Chelsea. I did want Poch at Chelsea, and I stand by it because Chelsea had a young team that they were building. You look at after Lampard, we had Mason Mount, we had Reece James, we had all these Hudson-Odoi, and what does Poch do? He works with young players. So I thought, okay, Premier League experience coupled with someone who plays, good football, works with young players and improves them. Chelsea are going in a younger, more academy direction. Got a lot of other young players coming through the ranks as well. It makes sense. Monstar, you laughing? That don't make sense to you?
No, someone's violating. Saj, called him EDP44.
Bruv, leave it alone. You men are so uncreative with the jokes, bruv. EDP44, big man, allow it, cuz. Please, my dog. EDP445, you might have taken, you might have rinsed this joke so far. I used to laugh at that joke. Now it's just like, it's whack, cuz. You might bust that one joke.
EDP stands for as well, bro.
Bro, I know what
that sending shots for me. Okay, I didn't know, I didn't say I didn't want Tuchel. I just didn't know much about whether Tuchel will be able to translate to Chelsea.
So I was watching some of our old content, and you said at the time you don't really rate him.
No.
Give me to pull it up.
No, that's a lie. Go on then.
Give me to pull it up.
You're lying.
Give me a sec.
You're lying. Because I remember saying distinctly, Poch is no longer available. He's gone to PSG. I don't know who I want. That's what I said. So don't try it. I said, I don't know who
what's going on with the comments today, bro? They're just the odd one today,
the comments are out here lying. I said, I don't know what I want. That's what I said.
Do you know what, though? Do you know what? Because even me, yeah, like, I said some things as well. Like, what did I say when Lampard was there? I said, bring in Benitez as a interim. Just let the season finish, and then from there we can decide who can become manager. So we've all been caught slipping in it. You know what I mean? It's part of
such liars.
I'm pulling up now.
These brothers are lying in the chat. Absolutely shameless lying individuals in the chat today. Yeah, I did want an interim. That's true, because I was like halfway through a season. I don't think someone should have to come in here, manage us halfway through the season and try and fix this mess. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. Lord and behold, the brother comes in and fixes it immediately. But I said project managers like Tuchel, like Nagelsmann, they need pre-season. So they should probably be hired at the start of the season, fresh start, and give an interim until the end of the season. That's what I said. I ain't gonna lie.
That sounds a lot closer to what you said.
No, that is actually what I said. That is actually what I said. I'm not capping. That is exactly what I said. I said, I don't want to bring Tuchel in now. I don't want to bring in Nagelsmann now because I don't know. I don't think it's fair for them to have to take over mid-season and fix our mess. But impressively, he fixed our mess. Do you think we will go 3-5-2 again? Who pairs with Lukaku? Reckon give Werner a go. For me, any game N'Golo Kante plays, I am fully confident in. Monstar, what about you? For me, I would, but it sounds like you want to go 3-4-3 with maybe Mason Mount coming in.
Yeah,
what's he laughing about?
Sorry, I saw a comment just now. Anyway, continue.
I think I would still play Mount. And then if it doesn't work out, then obviously take him out.
Mount, because Mount's been good against Man City in the games that he's played.
If they play Fernandinho or Rodri, I want Mount working.
It will be Fernandinho.
Fernandinho. I want Mount working him in it. Like I want him working him.
Are you sure he's not going to play Gundogan DM?
He took up a knock. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, because Monstar. The last couple of games he's played, isn't it? He's always been buzzing around that DM and causing havoc.
Yeah, he's been causing a lot of havoc for Fernandinho. So I want that again. Big up to Fernandinho. I met him and he was nice.
Yeah, I bet he's outside the bridge, didn't you? Was it outside the bridge?
Outside Wembley.
Wembley,
during
okay.
The final of the Euros.
Okay, mad. In terms of who pairs Lukaku, I would personally go Werner. Yeah, I mean, goal and an assist in his last two games. There's still things that he desperately needs to improve on, but at least he's contributing. And this is the thing. Last season, despite the poor finishing at times, he's still contributing and had impacts. And I can't say the same for the other guys that have been playing. Havertz scored against Liverpool, great, good against Arsenal, but then last couple of games, especially that Tottenham game, wasn't good. Ziyech, not good. So if you're going to play a front two as well, I think he definitely suits that from his time at Leipzig. So that's what I would agree with that. And I'd go Kante. I saw a tweet. I don't know if you saw this earlier today, Monstar. I saw a tweet. Someone was saying start Loftus-Cheek, maybe leave Kante on the bench. Oh. I was like, that's a bit forward. I can't lie. That's a bit much.
Listen, Loftus-Cheek was great, and it's good to see him progressing on. But at the same time, like that was against the second string Aston Villa team. So you don't want to just from there throw him straight in against Man City. Like, what are you trying to do? Do you know what I mean? Are you trying to ruin the guy's confidence? Because I reckon they will run him ragged.
Ali is chatting the most shit in this chat. I can't stand him right now. I've just scrolled down. Ali is chatting the most was in this chat. He's just saying anything. And everybody in the chat's just like, Ali, go on, smoke him.
Do you know the maddest thing? Yeah? Do you know the maddest thing? Yeah?
He's just saying anything.
Normally, they're just atting one of us. They are atting all of us.
He's just making it all up. Yo, Matisse said Tuchel will get sacked in 18 months. Tuchel said that Tuchel didn't win shit at PSG. He's just coming out with the most random shit. And everyone in the chat's just like, wow, yeah, come on, kill him. It's like, what?
Bro, I can't take this chat today, bro.
What is going on? This brother's just saying anything to appease the crowd, you know. They're all just cheering, fam. They're not fact checking it. No, they're not asking him any more questions. No context. Nothing. Just like, all right, that will do.
Yeah, these man and the cupboard thing, they're never gonna leave it alone.
What the hell is going on? It's actually a madness. Honestly, these people are talking was today. Gavin, COVID crushed my entrepreneurial Lampard crash in my brief opinions. What the hell is all this about?
I didn't get that comment.
That sounds like something that a tactical account on Twitter would say.
Sad said Mount is overrated.
Confusing. Huh?
I mean,
what?
Someone just said this comment here. Out of where are these man? Who are you saying? Who are you sourcing?
Oh, he's trying to troll you for Johnny, bro.
You know, these brothers are on crack today. You know, I can't lie. There's something wrong with these. I don't even know if this is my chat. I feel like I'm in Dammy's YouTube. Every time I go onto his channel, the chat is just going mad and doing an absolute madness. I don't think this is my chat, you know. I really don't know. I don't think these are my people.
Is this the rival fans? Because you said this is meant to be people that have. People said play the video. No, there's no point. Man has accepted the fact that he said.
No, it's just because you're talking shit as well. You know what I said. Yeah, you know what I didn't say.
I know what you said. You just admitted to what you said.
Yeah, but what you said, I said, and what I said is two different things. It was
pretty much the same thing.
No, it's not. See, this is what I'm saying. You just got annoyed because Blue Moon twisted your words, and then you are twisting my words.
That was like 25 minutes ago.
Blue Moon, don't twist my words. You just said that I said Grealish should play more position. I say that. Now you're twisting my words.
Who talks like that, bro? Who talks like that, my guy? Look at Monster just getting off scot-free, bro. Someone at Monster, bro, please.
Monster supports Arsenal according to this chat, so
nah, that's what they keep. Oh man, let's not get into that, man.
Oh man, no, if Miz is still in the chat, Miz will know. On Twitter, they were doing the same thing with him. I don't know what it is with people saying that you support other clubs. I think they did the same with Rance as well, saying that he used to be a Tottenham supporter or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's absolute madness. But back onto the game. Is KDB back on firing, or is he still? He's back.
He got the minutes in the midweek. He looks back. Hopefully, I think he'll start this game. He has to start this game for just reasons in regards to just passing and just everything that Kevin De Bruyne does. We're just gonna need him in general. I don't want him to play though. You know, I don't trust Rudiger. I don't trust Rudiger on the field against Kevin De Bruyne.
Listen, if Rudiger got to take him out, you got to take him out, bro.
No, that's trauma right there, fam. You can't have the man that.
Hey, if someone wants to get black, I'm not against it, bro.
I'm trying to make that collab go. All right.
I can't deal with this chat anymore. I can't deal. Oh my days, these brothers in this chat are funny today. I can't lie.
Mean, bro. You man are just. Do you know the maddest thing? It's not like they're coming up with new comments each time. These men are just rehashing the same comments.
Oh,
that's so mean today.
These brothers are taking all my opinions and just flipping them 180 and saying the complete opposite now. Oh my days, I've clocked the routine that these men are on today.
Now you were talking real sweet about Timo when you first signed him, though.
I do hype and prop for every player that we sign. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie.
Every player, a hype merchant.
Yeah, I'm a hype merchant. When they sign and they're at the club,
like,
I give them so much
clip
hype.
it, whatever. Yeah,
like I give my opinions on them before they sign, like Ziyech, and Werner, etc. And then when they sign, I just do a nice video for them and just hype them because they play for Chelsea now, and we have to hype them. We have to give them love.
Stream, I don't know where you said it though. This is 2 hours long.
It's not my problem. I don't think that's true, is it, Nizzy? Is that accurate? Is that accurate?
Bro, I wish I look like Chris Tucker. Prime Chris Tucker? Come on now.
Prime Chris Tucker.
What, Rush Hour 1? Chris Tucker? Rush Hour 2? Chris Tucker? Don't play with me. When he had the money before he went broke? Come on.
Hey, don't disrespect Chris Tucker, man.
I love Chris Tucker. I'm not disrespecting Chris Tucker's a legend.
Man, I don't hate Ziyech. Let me make that clear. I don't hate any player, really. Like, what do I have to hate against him? He smokes shisha and he's a cool guy. However, Monstar, are you worried about him? Because the performances are looking a bit mad.
You don't have to leave this comment up. You can take it down anyway.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Let's just leave it there. Let's just fat shame Sanj and leave it right there.
I'll leave that one up instead. Anyway, so when it comes down to Ziyech's performance, how are you feeling right now? Is this down to the injury or how? And also Hudson-Odoi. I mean, I want to get your thoughts on that as well. Those two against.
With Ziyech, I don't know. Like maybe it was, he hasn't necessarily gotten into his stride after the injury against Villarreal. But
who's paying for this? Stop paying to get your comments. Please go.
But I don't know. Like, listen, this is kind of a make or break season. I think Chelsea at the end of this season, Chelsea will assess Ziyech. Like, is he going to stay, or is he going to? Was he good enough to stay, or is he going to go? So we'll have to wait until the end of the season with regards to Ziyech. I think it's kind of similar with Callum as well. I know people say, Callum should be playing left wing and things like that. At the same time, man, he was playing. To me, he weren't playing right wing back. He was playing right wing, or right midfield, innit?
Yeah.
He had the space to beat Ashley Young. Remember, he's right-footed as well, so it's not like he's playing on the right side as a right-footed player. We expected him to do a little better against Ashley Young, and a couple times his head did obviously go down after he didn't necessarily, dribble past Young like he wanted to, innit? But we'll continue. We'll hopefully, see something from him, because I think he still will get game time. Whether he's going to get, go on.
No, go finish up. Go on.
Whether he's going to get at left wing, we don't know. But even what game was it where Tuchel pushed him up to left wing after playing that right wing back in the second
Aston Villa at home. Yeah.
Aston Villa, and still he didn't necessarily.
No, he didn't do much at all.
Didn't do much there as well. Do you get what I mean? So I don't know. Like I am worried a bit. I have to. I'm still worried. I'm worried in it.
How much is it? It's not his natural position, and how much is it? Yeah, it's not your natural position, but you still need to be doing bits, because I'm starting to hear both sides of the argument. Because man, them say I'm always defending Hudson-Odoi in this channel, which I do defend him a lot because his minutes haven't been great, but he has been getting opportunities recently and he hasn't been taking them. Now, personally, I've always said I feel like he needs a string of games to really build up momentum to then start seeing him play well, maybe the 5th, 6th. But Chelsea don't have time for that, which is fair enough. Which is why I say he should probably go out on loan to a team with less pressure now. And because this environment is clearly not working for him, but I don't think, I don't think right wing is that, like, yes, left wing is his favored position, but you should be able to do a job at right wing. I've always said that because you've got Reece James behind you, you've got the chemistry. He can cross the ball as well. He can cross. He's a very good crosser of the ball, so he should be giving us something more from right wing, and just even 1v1 should be doing better than he is. But he hasn't done enough really to get a look in at all. So it's worrying, man. And with Ziyech, I mean, again, he builds up some sort of form on the pre-season, and then he gets injured. And I knew as soon as he got injured, I said, I bet this brother, when he comes back, he's not going to be like how he was in pre-season, because it happens over and over again. It takes him time to get back into it, and then by the time he does get back into it, gets injured again afterwards. It's happened twice now. It happened twice under Lampard. Remember, it happened twice at the start of the season, and then it's happened now. Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's worrying. No, Saj, I love you, my bro. I'm a big guy, so we good. I don't know where Big Steve is. People, you're asking me a lot of questions that I can't answer. But we are seeing Big Steve tomorrow, so we could film something with him tomorrow. He did say if you want to film something, we could film something. So could do that.
Hey, but I do have to get out of there now, though, man. I got some house stuff to do, man.
No problem. I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. Pretty soon because I don't think he's gonna get here in time. I was gonna do a combined 11 if you man want to shoot for it.
We do that,
Yeah, I mean, let's get a combined 11 out of the way at least, so the people have got some sort of football to take away from it. After the slander, goalkeeper, I'm putting my boy Mendy up because
is he fit?
Yeah, of course. No, she's not. No, we're doing people that are fit.
So let me ask Matisse. Even if he was fit, would you choose Mendy over Edison?
Yeah, I'm taking Mendy over everyone right now.
I disagree.
Mendy,
based on what? Based on this season?
Based on last season and this season, I'm taking Mendy.
Last season, that's what again?
I'm biased. I'm biased. I'm taking Mendy.
Okay, let's try. When I do these things, I try to take. I want to take the bias out of it.
All right, cool.
They're both great shot stoppers. I think where Edison beats him is obviously his on the ball ability, which is just crazy, innit? You know what I mean?
But Mendy's very good on the ball, very underrated on the ball as well.
He is. But I think Edison Edison's probably the best in the world or barring Neuer, best in the world on the ball ability, innit? It's tough. It's tough, man.
I wish can you do polls on YouTube?
You can.
Yes, you can.
You can do polls. How do you do polls? I don't even know how to do polls. That's crazy. All right. So who I'm taking Mendy personally because
I think based on form,
but if it's one combined 11, then
I think on form you got to take Mendy, man.
On form, yeah. On form, I think it's difficult to look past him. A lot of people are saying Edison, even as Chelsea fans, which is pretty much fair enough.
I think I would take Edison.
I think a lot of people will take Edison. The reason why as well, Edison's been established for years, and Mendy's just come in it.
But the one thing I will give Mendy real flowers for is he came in halfway through last season, innit? So
no, he came for a start. He came for a start.
No, but not at the start. He didn't play.
No, not the first. He didn't play the first 2 or 3 games.
But if I think
he had less games played.
Yeah, and considering that he was so high.
Imagine that. He played 2 or 3 less, and he had 2 less clean sheets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it would have been a lot closer if he started from the start of the last.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Pepper started from the beginning. So, so who are you taking then?
Mendy is the best goalkeeper in Europe. No, he isn't. Manuel Neuer is. No, All Black is. I lie. I'm taking Edison.
All right. So I guess that was 2-1 to Mendy. You're going Mendy on form, Monstar, isn't it?
On form, yeah.
See, if Steve was here, this would have been a lot more balanced, but then we would have had probably a lot of 2-2s.
If it's not form, if we're just talking about overall, then yeah, I would go with Edison.
Okay, we'll do 1 for form and 1 for overall, I guess. For it, how many people are we going at the back? To be fair, because we both play different formations.
I say 4 for Man City.
We could stick traditional.
Yeah, all right, we'll go traditional. We'll just go 4-3-3.
Only one of their centre backs gets in anyway. So
and that's Diaz, isn't it?
That's Diaz.
Yeah, but they're on form. Christensen and Rudiger.
Miss me. You're capping so heavy.
Thiago Silva,
you're capping
bro.
heavy. You're capping
Thiago Silva. On form.
None of your guys.
Are you mental?
On form.
Are we talking this season or last season?
Both.
Or are we just talking over the last 2 seasons? You're bugging if you. Wait, do you know how good Diaz was last season? Are you being serious?
We'll give you Diaz. Diaz is the only person that gets in though.
Okay. What in centre back or the whole back line?
Let's start centre back.
Centre back.
Okay, cool.
John Stones doesn't get in there.
No. Okay. So I'll concede the other.
There would be obviously a
because they're playing a back 4 and Diaz is used to a back 4. Then fair, yeah. All right. So then who we put alongside him? Rudiger or Christensen?
Rudiger, Christensen, or Silva. Is that
Silva?
I would just go with Rudiger.
I'll go Rudiger as well.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We'll go Rudiger, and then left back.
You know it's Chelsea.
It's got to be us, yeah, because you ain't got a left back.
It's not.
We haven't got. What are you talking about?
Who plays left back for you? Zinchenko.
Allow, man.
Who you got?
Chilwell.
You got Chilwell, Alonso.
No, Alonso's not left back though.
Yeah, true, but
we have to go Chilwell if we're gonna go left back.
Okay.
But is Chilwell on form? Chilwell's not really on. Chilwell's not playing.
But if we're going on form, because we're just gonna have to convert left wing back to left back.
Yeah, we are, because we got shagged in the formation. Yeah, Alonso. We got shagged in the formation.
We didn't get shagged in the formation.
We did, because we're going with your formation. If we were going with our formation,
this win back thing wasn't a thing a couple years ago.
You know what? We should have went with the formation with the team that's better at the moment, and that would have been us. So we should have went with our formation.
Based on
the last one,
the table,
right back, and then I got a dip.
Shut up, bro. Okay, cool.
Right back. Reece over Cancelo.
Right back.
How good is? Oh yeah, it's Kyle Walker. It is.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Okay.
We're
not talking about Cancelo at all.
No.
It's Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker.
I actually forgot about it. It is Kyle Walker. I can't lie.
Yeah. Okay. I thought
not Cancelo. Really, I thought Cancelo would get into this conversation.
No, over Kyle Walker.
Nah, Kyle Walker sits him on the bench, man.
And Cancelo's also been playing, like, filling in at left back a lot more this season.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So you could have put him up for the left back if you was pushing it, but I guess on form then maybe not. But yeah, all right, Kyle Walker. But I don't know, man. They're saying Reece James a lot in the chat.
Listen,
give it to the people.
Walker for England is just a joke, man. But for City, you can't deny what he does.
He does a job.
You can't deny what he does, innit?
So Miz was saying Walker likes to give people 10 yards on the ball, so he can run. So he can just run. Like, that's his thing. He
loves catching people. It's one of his favorite things to do. Aspilicueta, someone saying, "Where's Aspie in this conversation?" Yeah,
I'll see you lot later, man.
In a bit, bro.
Bless up.
All right, so let's finish up this lineup. I mean, that's a difficult. People are saying, "Where's Aspie in this conversation?" It's very difficult. I'll give you Walker. Fuck it. 3-man midfield. Kante's got to go in there immediately for me. Kante has to go in there. I think De Bruyne has to go in there.
100%. Now this is where
the conversation. Jorginho, UEFA Men's Player of the Year. I don't think we can look past him, especially when Pep wanted him as well. On form, I don't think we can look past him. I like a Jorginho Kante.
Let's the chat out, because I'll go Gundogan. So chat. Who you feeling? Jorginho or Gundogan?
Oh, Miz says, let me sub in. Let me get you in then, Miz. Hold on a second. I'll send you the link. Hold on a second, bro. Okay. Check your WhatsApp. We're gonna sub in our brother. Hold on a second. You want to go Gundogan?
Yeah, well, that's man. If we're gonna go another midfielder, Man
City.
Yeah, that's Man City second. Like he's been so good. He's given Pep options, like real problems when it comes to picking an 11. He's been that good. Yeah, people are saying people are rocking. Well, obviously this is Chelsea chat.
Yeah, for me, even if your midfielder had won UEFA Men's Player of the Year, I'd be giving you, like, we have to remember Jorginho literally just won the Euros, won the Champions League, and then won the Super Cup. So for me, it's 100% has to be him. And then moving into the front three.
I don't know where to go with this one. Okay,
Lukaku up front. That's easy.
Easy. No, not even a conversation.
Then the wingers.
I would say I would put
Mahrez has to be in. Mahrez has to be in
because he's been great. He's been amazing.
And Grealish, yeah, I would agree. Fuck it.
You say great? No, you're not fighting any fight on the left.
No, Werder's not a winger. We've seen him as a winger under Lampard. It was atrocious. Ziyech is not playing well. Pulisic's not fit.
Somebody said Havertz.
Nah. Not wide left. No, I couldn't put Kai wide left over Grealish. I couldn't do it. Remember Grealish, in terms of his statistics last season, again, did very well for Villa as per usual. So on form.
Mad that Mount and Foden didn't even get a sniff. Like, not even in the conversation. Like, them men were just straight relegated to the shadow realm. Like,
nah, Jesus. Yeah, but I couldn't put Mount in over KDB. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that at all. Mount, you know, again, if we're going off, I couldn't put him in. That would just be straight bias.
You want to respond to this real quick, Fred?
That would be straight bias. Slated, sorry for bro. Let's not even get into all of that. Miz, my brother, come on. You're in second time on here today. What are you saying, bro?
I love it, bro. I'm hearing the oil voice now. That's it. Yeah, I've made it, Mom. I made
it. Bro, I don't know where Big Steve's gone, so we just be subbing around here.
Let's ask Mizzy.
Big Steve got scared, bro. That's what happened. He got scared.
Mizzy, do you disagree with anyone that we put in, or do you have any So
you guys went with Edison. I think that's probably the right one. So what was the deal? We kept the 4 at the back or 3?
Yeah, it was 4 at the back they went with. Yeah. So it was a little bit. Chelsea got shagged basically.
Fair enough. So who did we go with? Diaz and Rudiger?
Diaz and Rudiger, yeah. I tried to make a case for Christensen because I'm not going to lie. I think in terms of best centre-backs, I think Christensen, Diaz and Rudiger are all on the same level. I don't think Christensen should be a level below. I think Christensen
was amazing at the Euros, though.
Yeah, he was unbelievable for Denmark.
Dope at the Euros,
he scored an incredible long shot as well. Like, he was on form.
I'm just taking Rudiger for the shithousery and that attitude.
Understandable.
The team needs that.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
No, 100%.
Okay, then as the fullbacks, we went Walker and Chilwell.
Yeah, I was listening to you guys. Form versus...
I'm saying form. Let's not go. I don't like going off what they did in the last 12 months. Let's go off form.
So form, Chilwell he's only played 1 game. That was the last one. So by form, it's going to be very difficult to select Chilwell.
I don't think Man City has anyone. So I'm like, let's.
Alonso is not the greatest.
It's not a left. Yeah, that's the thing.
So, I mean, is a possibility to have Cancelo on the left, and then we.
Yeah, I mean that Saj really should have pushed for that because I'm not gonna lie, if you're going left back, then I would have been taking Cancelo over Alonso. Like Alonso is a pure left wing back for me.
And we're talking about form, so I mean,
yeah, on form Alonso's been great, but yeah, just not in that position, isn't it?
I'm not saying Cancelo's not good. I'm just saying if we're going off form,
you're happy to concede. I'm not gonna push for a Man City player if you want.
Yeah, man, let's keep Chilwell. At this rate, we probably could have even passed Ian Martin. Looks like Sash would have accepted that as well.
We just start making up names as we go along. I mean, Miz, bro, how are you feeling now? Obviously, earlier today we spoke about completely other things. Now as the moon has risen, later on tonight in the UK, we started speaking more about City. How are you feeling going into the game now? Are you feeling confident for a win?
Bro, I'm very confident actually. And I said to Sash, we just did a pre-recording not that long ago, and I said, look, I respect City, but I feel like we can get the win here. And I commented earlier in the chat over here that defensively we are so much stronger. You look at their defense and you look at our defense, we'll most likely shape up with Rudiger, Silva, and Christensen, and Azpilicueta probably as a right wing back, and Alonso as a left wing back. Defensively, that is so solid. And then when you look at what City's probably going to line up with is Diaz and Eke and Walker and Cancelo, I think we can get them. And it's going to be a bit of a task for them. They found it difficult against Southampton. They found it difficult against Spurs. They're sure as hell will find it difficult against us. I'm hoping. I don't want to jinx it, but from form, and if you look at it in paper, defensively we're so solid. Up front, I think Werner and Lukaku can do the job against their boys. And let's be honest, Diaz has been a bit strange. I mean, he got away with that. Yeah, he got away with that season, obviously, last season, winning all the accolades and whatnot. But since us having the number on them, I don't know if Diaz has been that great. Do you know what I mean? And also,
he hasn't dealt with us very well. No, he hasn't dealt with us very well. Yeah. But I've been saying it so far. Tuchel's had Pep's passport, address. You say that a lot.
I see our biggie man on your team as Ziyech. Ziyech, bruv. Every single time Ziyech plays against Man City, this guy scores a goal, bruv. I hate Ziyech, bruv. I don't want Ziyech. But it don't sound like Ziyech. Yeah, he does. It sounded. Yeah. It sounded like
I still think we're going to beat you guys 3-0. I reckon we're going to beat you guys 3-0. Wow. It's time.
3-0?
Yeah, it's time. They've smashed us quite a few times previously. I remember the 6-0 under Sarri. I'll never forget that. And yeah, it's time we paced you guys. And this is it. We've given you 3 games where, we beat you guys 2-0, 2-1.
I don't see that happening.
And 1-0. Now it's time to really give you guys a pasting.
I see 3-0. Gone for 3-0. I see 2-2 or 2-1, Man City. I do not see.
You don't think you're losing this game?
I think we're either drawing or winning.
Do you know what I love? I've got Saj for the watch along, so this is going to be sweet. Like I love it. the nerves and the reactions. Oh, it's going to be so funny. So I'm looking forward to that. I had 2-0 predicted. I think we're going to score. Defensively, I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to score. City are going to pile on the pressure, and then late on, we're going to counter them in transition.
You're forgetting these wingers are problems out here.
They are problems, I agree. But you know who's a bigger problem?
Mm-hmm.
Our defense. Our defense is a problem. Like, our defense literally scored, assisted, and kept a clean sheet against Tottenham. They did everything. They were the whole team. It was incredible, the defense. And if Thiago Silva's playing, you're going to see up close what I've been talking about. Like, Thiago Silva, Christensen. Miz, I have to ask you for defense. Who are you putting in there? Because Aspie has been great. Reece James has been good as well. Got the assist. Christensen, Thiago Silva, Rudiger. Like, we can't get all these guys in. Obviously, Alonso starts. Who's dropping out?
I'm going with Rudy, Silva, Christensen, Aspie, Alonso. There's a mixture of experience. There's a mixture of robust and quality, defending. Yeah, and there's a lot of youth as well with Christensen. Yeah, man. I mean,
I can't take Christensen out of this. Like, I can't see a team where we don't play Christensen right now in that defense in a game like this. And I can't see a game where we don't play after the way Thiago. Like, I see a few people leaving Thiago Silva out. The way that Thiago Silva played against Tottenham, I wouldn't dare leave him out. I couldn't leave him out.
Bro, you know what the crazy part is? Thiago Silva, and this is the issue with our fan base. Out of sight, out of mind. When some players don't play, they forget about their quality and they move on. You saw the qualities Thiago Silva brought against Spurs. I mean, incredible defending. Incredible. This guy is 37 now, and he still is one of the sharpest defenders out there. He would relish to play against City, and you want a leader like Thiago Silva to play, because when that boss is there, the false nine formation that City is going to play is just going to be torn up to shreds. Thiago Silva is going to have none of that. And Christensen, I said it earlier this season that I think Thomas Tuchel will not fancy not having Azpilicueta in the team. That, like, he will want to have Aspie in the team as often as possible. Yeah. Which then means we want to also play Christensen, and he will probably slot in as an RCB, and Aspie will slot in as a right wing.
Right, so and it makes sure that their wingers, Grealish and Mahrez, don't get too much.
Absolutely,
change. Yeah,
absolutely, man. So I mean, look. Good luck to you guys if you can penetrate that defense. We have not conceded yet in open play in the Premier League, Champions League, whatever the case. I know Aston Villa.
Teams like us, though.
We face Liverpool, and Liverpool are better at attacking than you
60% possession or more.
Not against us. Not against us.
Not against us. But
you haven't faced the European champions. You're not getting 60% position.
You ain't faced the Premier League champions.
And this is coming from someone who's lost 3 times. You guys lost to us 3 times in the last 12 months.
We've definitely faced you. That's one thing I do remember.
Revenge makes the heart grow fonder, as they say. Well, they don't say that. I just made that up.
I think we faced you when you were better.
I don't know if
before Grealish started complicating things, eh?
It's a beautiful complication, though.
Do you not miss Foden?
Every day. Every day. But it's a beautiful complication.
Oh, my God.
I wish someone would... I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
Ooh, what? You wish someone would allow you to play 12 players on the pitch instead of 11? He's got too many midfielders. It's stressing him out, Miz. He's got Bernardo Silva. He's got Foden. He's got Grealish. He's got De Bruyne. He's got Mahrez. He's got Sterling. He doesn't know what to do.
Sterling would, just out of no, just a thought. Do you think Sterling would ever think about trying to play as a striker?
Oh no, I don't.
I just need more positions, man. I don't know.
No, he just doesn't have that all-round game to be a striker. I think he's a very, very good, wide player. Inside forward. To be honest, I'm not advocating out there. Sterling behind Lukaku in our sort of formation that we play, that would have been juicy. And once again, live chat, I'm not advocating for this, but I think Sterling in that inside forward role that we kind of have.
80 million is yours.
80 mil, you're having a lot.
You know, without add-ons.
Knock off about 30.
How about you guys take Callum and we'll take Sterling free? Player swaps.
Do you know what it is with Callum? As much as I want Callum to go out on loan now, I don't want to see him at another Premier League team that can threaten us, because I feel like he'll have the devil in his eyes and some bad shit can happen.
We don't need any more wingers.
You know, he's rumoured with Liverpool, Hudson-Odoi.
Huh? Rumored with see that I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Honestly,
I think he'd actually do well there. I think
that's what I'm saying. I'm scared. I'm telling you, if he gets under the right environment where they give him game time, and I'm telling you, Pep will make he will make Hudson-Odoi cook up the place if he gives him the opportunities. I really, if he's gonna leave, he needs to go abroad. I don't want to see him anywhere near any of our Premier League rivals because I won't be able to take it. If he starts scoring against us and actually performing to the level that I know he can, I'm not gonna be impressed. Like I'm gonna be kicking down doors and shit. It's gonna be mad violent.
I love the live chat. What the fuck, Miz? I'm disappointed. Come on, man. Calm down, man. It's just
guys. I would like to apologize if you felt I was too harsh on Monstar today. I just wanted to state my opinion. Here, do you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. All right.
You do not respect him at all, though.
No, it's not that. I apologize. Okay. Maybe I was a bit harsh. Okay. I'm coming to you clean. Maybe I was a bit harsh. All I meant by what I said was that I feel he's a profit player in terms of I think we purchased him to sell him because we signed him for free and we didn't really scout him extensively from what I hear and know. I think we just saw it as a business opportunity and we saw, look, it can't really go wrong here. If he does well, he does well. If he doesn't, we sell. But listen, let's see what happens. I'm putting my foot down. I'm coming out here live and I'm saying he's going to be generational, okay? I back Monstar. Generational talent, people, all right? This guy is going to be proving me wrong, okay? Respect, all right? So to all the Monstar fans, I'm sorry. The stands, I apologize. Generational talent, let's move. Let's back this brother to replace Rudiger if he doesn't sign the contract. Good night. I had to do that because my comments on the show earlier today are actually the comment section, Miss, for the last two shows has been incredible. Oh my goodness.
I mean, people need to stop taking these things personally, man. It's just opinions, man. I mean, why are you taking things personally to the point where you want to insult us? You want to insult Matisse. You want to insult Saj. You want to insult me. Calm down, man. It's just football. Boys are going to, stop the stream soon, and then they'll move on with their life. They'll talk to their girlfriend and whatnot. And it
making a lot of assumptions here, Miz. Making a lot of assumptions.
But yeah, you guys need to just calm down, man. It's just footballing opinions. Nothing to. I mean, Matisse and Saj as well. Like, have you guys seen the amount of fights in Twitter, man?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter.
Opinions to the point where they are insulting another human being. Like, why? Why are you doing that?
It's so violent. And do you know what? I love about this fan base? We're so toxic that even the slightest thing that doesn't go well, like the slightest disagreement, and it all just kicks off. And everybody's fist fighting in the streets and beating each other up and throwing chairs. And I'm looking at us like, I swear we just won the Champions League. It's crazy. And Man City fans are still cool. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they've dropped points. Yeah, they're 3 points behind us.
This season's better. This season start was better than last season.
Hey,
good times. And we did a madness. So I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah,
it's incredible. It's actually incredible. But yeah, I mean, Miz, are we never going to see the return of your threads, the visual threads that you used to do? Remember those? Those incredible days.
You know what? I've been thinking about that, and because Matisse, how when I do them, I get in trouble with.
Oh yes, copyright. Of course, yeah. So don't do it. Yeah,
I thought about a different angle, and I'm just waiting for the YouTube to sort of hit 10K.
Yeah,
and then I might create a Patreon and have it in Patreon.
Okay. And you can't get in trouble there, can you?
I can't get in trouble.
There's always a back way.
There's always a back way, and there's a lot of hard work that goes into that. There's always a back way. I just realized that. So there's a lot of effort that goes into that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man.
Brilliant stuff. Well, guys, make sure you go and subscribe to the other side of the coin. The link will be in the description. I'm glad he could have joined us here for the end part of the stream. And make sure you subscribe to Saj. He has a YouTube channel somewhere in the net that I don't know the name of.
Don't do that. Go follow my Insta.
Are you going to get back the cast aside, man? That was.
Do you know what we want to do? We want to bring a podcast to this channel, but we need the right setup and we need the equipment because we want to do it right. It needs to look good. And unfortunately, we're too broke. So if you could start paying us more money, then we could set that podcast up. Because I would love to do that.
I might just invest because I believe in the chemistry that you guys have.
Man said we're getting shareholders now.
Yeah, as long as I get a good cut, maybe, I don't know, 70-80% shareholdership. I don't mind.
No, because it would be great to just. I say it a lot. It would be great to just sit here. You know what we do on Space? Well, I did it. Sometimes I used to go on Space, but it would be great to just have a show every week where we just sit here and we just talk about life, not football. We just talk about life. I remember when you came onto my podcast. Our podcast. Sorry. I remember we came back onto the podcast before, and we spoke about so many things. It was it was a sick show.
It was mad. It was
a great show.
And you guys had, consequently, you guys had a few other guests as well, and it was all really, really good conversation. And now you have like proper platform to really relaunch that and create something because. Man, honestly, I could sit here and just listen to you two just talk random stuff and just laugh. You
should see the conversations we have off live. I'm telling you, today was a madness. But I won't get into it. But yeah, guys, make sure you go and follow Saj on Instagram. His link is in the chat there. Victor's throwing it in there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. We're almost at 18,000. I mean, you could even put us on above 18,000 tonight. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying it would be great. I'm just saying.
I think you should.
I think you should. But if you don't, it's fine. Again, it's up to you. The decision is with you, ladies and gentlemen, as it always is. As it always is. You're in control of my destiny. You're in control of whether I eat sushi or I eat beans. It's up to you. Absolute pleasure doing this show. And I'm going to be seeing Big Steve tomorrow. So hopefully we can get something recorded. Me and Saj are going to be seeing Big Steve hopefully tomorrow. Yeah. So guys, I will see you tomorrow for a video, hopefully. And we're about to have our private conversations now. So goodbye. You're interrupting. Later, people.